Wyclef Jean, BKS1 Radio. Let's go.
This is Essence Atkins, and this is BKS1 Radio.
Hi, this is Melba Moore, and you're listening to BKS1 Radio.
Yo, check it out. What's the deal? This the chef. Giving a big shout out to my peoples. Big KS, you already know what it is. Salute.
What's up? It's your girl Monifa, and I'm hanging with BKS1 Radio.
Hi, I'm Iyanla Van Zandt, and you're listening to BKS1 Radio.
BKS Radio, baby.
Hey, this is Jasmine Guy for BKS1 Radio.
What's going on? This is Lamont Rooker, and this is BKS1 Radio.
Shout out to BKS1, the best kept damn secret in the business.
Hey, what's up? This is Raven Goodwin from BET's Being Mary Jane, and shout out to BKS1.
Hi, this is Leon, and you're watching BKS1 Radio.
BKS1. God bless y'all.
Theo Hughley, you listen to the Man Cave Morning Show on BKS1 Radio. Theo Hughley, you listen to the Man Cave Morning Show.
You. What's good? What's good? What's good?
Up, y'all? What's up, good people? Yeah.
Good afternoon and good morning in certain parts of the world. You know we do that. You on the official Man Cave Morning / Afternoon Show.
That's good. Yes, you are.
On BKS1 Radio, WBKS1. Peace and blessings to everybody on the check-in, man. First and foremost, let me introduce my partner in crime right here. The man that always understands.
Yes.
And together we got the plan. We call him what? Smooth P.
And my brother sitting next to me representing the motherland. That's why for a long time he's been my main man. We call him the one, the only Storm North, the general in the building. Y'all.
We get it together.
Yes.
We are Africa.
Wakanda.
We are Africa. All right.
Wakanda forever.
Shout out to everybody on the check-in, man. First and foremost, shout out to everybody watching us live right now on BKS1 Radio TV. That's on YouTube. And shout out to everybody that's watching us live on Twitter and Periscope. That's at Storm of BKS1. That's at Storm of BKS1. And then we retweet that out to at BKS1 Radio ENT. So shout out to everybody checking us out there. Shout out to everybody listening to us live on the TuneIn app.
Yeah.
Listen, if you don't have the TuneIn app by now, get it, people. It is free. Get the free version. All right. You can listen to all your favorite radio stations from around the world. And guess who's on there? WBKS1, the Man Cave Morning / Afternoon Show, Al Show, all the great shows on BKS1 Radio. There's a lot of them. There's more new shows coming on as well. So make sure y'all stay tuned. All right. And peace and blessings to everybody trickling in on FB. Now listen, no matter what platform you are listening to us on, click the share button. Just click the share button. Share it out. Share it out. We got some things to talk about. And this is the show where you're part of the show as well, because we want to know your views, your opinions, and how you think as well when we talk about these current events and topics and all of that and everything. So shout out to everybody. Let me give a little love to people trickling in. Shout out to Joanne Esau, aka Lady Pearl. Shout out to Phyllis Woodbury on the check-in. What's good? What's good? C.E. King Parker. What's up, King? Shout out to Sandy B. What's up, baby, on the check-in. Shout out to Garcia Mahoney on the check-in. Shout out to Phyllis Woodbury. Oh, I said Phyllis already. I'm doubling up on the name. Yeah. Shout out to Tabby.
She's special. It's good.
Just Do Right to Bias on the check-in. Shout out to Tony James on the check-in. Tony was good. Shout out to Nikki Raspberry on the check-in. Shout out to Steve Penn. Dr. Cheryl Hardy on the check-in. What's up, Doc? Shout out to Terrence Bellamy on the check-in. Yes. Peace and blessings. Clap it up for them, man.
Yes.
Clap it up for them. Listen.
And what's up, Doc?
I'm gonna put in the link for anybody that's having problems on FB, so you can watch it on BKS1 Radio TV on YouTube. Now today's Open Topic Tuesday. That means you get a chance to say and call us about what you want to discuss, or put in the comment section about what you want to discuss, or maybe there's a particular topic you want us to bring up or whatever, and we'll bring it up live on the air right now on this show, because it is Open Topic Tuesday. All right. So shout out to everybody on the check-in, man. First and foremost, let's get with some of these announcements. Y'all know what's going down Friday at TGI Fridays. It's the official Friday Night Live. The happy hour mix goes down with your boy DJ Smooth P and yours truly DJ Storm Known the General, and our guest DJ from the station or somebody may be coming into town. We put them on the rotation. But also, so that's going down Friday, 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. All right, and half price appetizers and drink specials and all of that. All right, so make sure y'all come check us out at TGI Fridays, located at 1315 Centennial Avenue, Piscataway, New Jersey. Clap that up.
Yes, sir.
That's going down. And this Thursday, I'll be rocking out special guest DJ at El Toro Loco.
Toro Loco.
Yes, El Toro Loco, and that's located in South Plainfield. All right, I'm gonna get you the address and all of that, but I'll be rocking alongside DJ Johnny M and DJ Oki E. All right, so I'm putting that up for y'all right now. So it's After Work Thursdays. That's from 6 to 10. All right, at El Toro Loco. I want to see y'all in the building. If you're in the area, come on out and support. Just have a good time, man. You're gonna have a good time because we playing that feel good music, man, from the classic to the current. You know how we do, no matter where we go, and that's it right there. All right, so that's October 24th, this Thursday, El Toro Loco. All right, and that's located at 4701 Stelton Road, South Plainfield, New Jersey. It's right next to the Holiday Inn. All right, so come on out and have a good time. Food and drink specials all night. We playing everything the 80s, 90s, R&B and hip-hop, classic, R&B and club, house music, all of that. So come check me out this Thursday at El Toro Loco. All right, I'm gonna get me some tacos and some tequila that night. If you want to buy me a tequila shot, you're more than welcome. All right, so let's clap it up for that. That's Thursday, After Work Thursday at El Toro Loco. All right, so make sure you come check that out. What else? Did I forget something?
No.
Did that cancer walk happen yet?
Yes, I was just about to shout that out. So actually, I want to shout out DJ Cool V and the city of Elizabeth for a great event on Sunday. My wife and myself and a bunch of our friends walked in support of all cancer. It was an all cancer walk, and a beautiful event. A lot of people out there, and we got to support this stuff. Everybody knows or has a family member or themselves someone who's affected by cancer, some sort of cancer. So we got to bring this awareness. So like I said, it was a great day. Like I said, it was sponsored by the city of Elizabeth and Come Cool V. So they put together a great event, and I'm ready for next year. I'll be there to support again.
That's what's up.
I wish I had my shirt. I'm still in the trunk of the car, though, I think.
Well, clap it up for that, bro.
Definitely want to clap it up.
Clap it up for that.
Great event, though. Great event.
All right, so remember, this is Open Topic Tuesdays and everything. Oh, don't forget, November 14th. Get your tickets now, man. NJ Pack.
Yes.
It's going down with Shaka Khan, man. Shaka Khan will be in the building. NJ Pack giving an amazing concert. I heard the openers are amazing as well. Can't let that cat out the bag.
Okay.
But it's going down November 14th. Get your tickets, and I will be rocking out for the after party for NJ Pack for Shaka Khan. All right, Shaka Khan. Come and rock out and then listen. At the party is epic. People come right out the concert doors as soon as Shaka hit her last note and come right into the after party. It's an amazing experience. So get your tickets for NJ Pack for Shaka Khan. All right, that's November 14th. Want to see everybody in the building, man, representing and also coming out to the after party. A lot of fun. I had a lot of fun last time. Shout out to NJ Pack. They know how to treat a DJ. So, peace and blessings to NJ Pack. That's all I'm saying.
Say that.
All right. Salute.
Now, I will say they actually are promoting this on a lot of platforms. I heard them promoting it on XM Radio.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. So everybody's supporting us.
Yeah, it's gonna be some fun. Trust me, I'm going in on the after party, man. Trust me, gonna be a lot of energy that night. So just come on out and have some fun. I'll be going in on the ones and twos. Real talk. Now let's go right into my man. Let's talk about Kanye real quick. A lot of different levels. So Kanye West's donation to Atlanta church was rejected over rappers' support of Trump.
Wow.
So let's read a little bit about this and then go right into the next thing. He's staying in the news now.
Yeah.
They gave him a platform for Sunday service, but they decided they didn't want his money. The Sunday service tour may be upsetting to some, but Kanye West continues to visit churches, colleges, and concert venues nationally, spreading his message of faith and music. The Jesus is King artist has held off on delivering his highly anticipated record, aside from playing the album in its entirety for a Detroit audience, but that hasn't stopped Ye from ruffling a few feathers with his comments about President Donald Trump, new slaves, and Black America. No matter how controversial his personal beliefs are to some, Kanye is welcomed with open arms.
Right.
Now, let's see. The other part is okay. Pastor Jamal Bryant was one of those who was more than happy to have Kanye show up to his house of worship, New Birth Missionary Baptist Church in Atlanta, for a surprise Sunday service performance. If you recall, T.I. called out Bryant on his Expeditiously podcast because he felt that the church exploited him when they took a second offering after he showed up with Tiny, Future, and Future's wife. Later, T.I. and Bryant came to an understanding on social media, and since that time, all has been quiet about Kanye's appearance at New Birth. However, Bryant recently addressed his congregation online and at his church to let them know that Kanye gave them a significant donation. Not long after receiving the funds, Bryant claims he consulted with his team and decided they didn't want to keep the money because of the rapper's support of Trump. Now, the B part of this, I mean, let's talk. Should they have kept the money or not?
Well, let me say, trust me, Pastor didn't want to get that money back for the way it sounds.
Oh yeah. Now the B part of this, Kanye West now is allegedly almost quit rap because it's the devil's music. Now he's calling it the devil's music. He is transitioning fast. Yeah. So as if the Sunday service events aren't enough as an indication, Kanye West appears to be heavily leaning toward being a full-time Christian rapper. In July, Nicki Minaj told her Queen Radio audience Ye was now a born-again Christian. According to a new Apologia Studios interview with Kanye's pastor Adam Taylor, he was also a Hail Mary away from quitting rap because it's the devil's music. One time, he told me that he wasn't going to rap. Taylor says near the 2023-30 mark. I said, why not? He said, that's the devil's music. I said, hey man, rap is a genre. You can rap for God. I think he was already thinking about it a little bit, but I definitely said, hey bro, I think you need to use your talents that God's giving you and use the platform for God.
Okay.
Interesting. We're going to check out the trailer, not today, maybe tomorrow, but here's my whole take on this. Let's start with the pastor not accepting the money because he supports Trump.
The church, not the pastor, because the
church.
The pastor took the money after we held the church meeting. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Okay, so if you was really, if you was a pastor, right, and your church was in need of money, because 9 times in churches are in need of money because they could do a lot with it.
His church wasn't in need though.
I'm just saying, but they can give it to the people, you know, or they could do something for the homeless or the needy. So because of his political views, they did not want to accept the money. Would you have accepted the money just because of his political view? Kanye was there to talk about God and
I get it,
and spread his music.
And
he wanted to pay his tithe.
Yeah, he was trying to pay his tithe. Like I guess you can't hold that against him. Like I said, if he was generally trying to give money to the church and goodwill. Now I get it if Donald Trump walked up there and himself and started saying all kind of crazy stuff and then figure after he do that, here's a check for $1 million and dropped a $1 million check because he felt that he could do that. Then I could see them like, you know what, sir, we appreciate it, but no, we don't need you and your money here. Right. We don't need your kind or your money here. You know, but Kanye's not coming in there like on that tip like that. Like I say, he's trying to change, but I guess in And I'm going to tell you why, actually, the whole situation is not right. Because in Kanye's mind, I could almost tell you, the way that he's thinking now, like say he's on a real religious or spiritual transformation that's going on. So in his mind, he's thinking that everyone deserves forgiveness. And all the stuff that, you know, Donald Trump goes through, like maybe he feels like he can relate to him in some degree of his thinking, you know, because he thinks out the box about a lot of crazy stuff sometimes. So maybe he's like, oh, this guy's not really so bad. People just don't understand him like they don't understand me, but I can understand. You know what I'm saying? So I think in his mind of minds, he's like, you know what? Even though he say these certain things, he might not mean them, or his delivery is wrong, and he deserves to be forgiven. So I think that now I'm not riding with him on it, but I'm just saying I think that that's what's going on in his mind. So in his mind, he's not really thinking that he's saying or doing anything wrong. Just like the whole slavery thing that he said before. Like, I understood what he was saying. Whether people got upset about it,
I understood that too.
I totally understood.
I got it once it was explained.
You know, it didn't have to be explained to me.
But no, he had to explain the way he said it
to me. When he said it, I knew exactly what he was trying to say. I got it. I got it immediately. That's why, if you notice, I never got outraged about that because I understood what he was saying. But you know, it's just, I think in this case they were wrong. They should have took it. And trust me, Pastor wanted to take it. Cause we see how Pastor rolls in that church. But the church, but that's the thing about it. There's a structure. So the pastor can't just say, okay, no, we're going to take it. Like I said, there are boards, and if they had a meeting of all of the different factions of the heads of the church and they voted no, that's why that money had to go back.
Okay, all right.
So what's your take on? What do you feel?
No, I said they should have took it.
They should have took it.
They should have took the money. I don't know what y'all.
I'm shocked.
I don't know what y'all think about it, but you could call in
646-233-1302.
Phone lines are now officially open.
Yes.
And I want to hear your views and opinions.
I definitely was shocked about that. Let me read some of the comments. Start with Felicia. What's up, Faye? Felicia.
Hi,
actually,
Felicia.
Our winner from last week.
Hi, Felicia.
And he's stupid. Said Kanye's a nut. And Tracy Smith has said me too. I'm not sure if she was talking about what I was
Tracy,
saying
what's
about understanding. And then Felicia said he probably took it once everybody left and just deposited in his account. Well, they said they wanted for the church. I mean, I could take it. I could use this shit money.
Right.
I could use these dollars. But yeah, after he pulled that, what he pulled with T.I., like I said, when you said it was that church, I was shocked. But it was the other parishioners, I'm sure, like, no, we don't want this money.
Yeah. I mean, it is what it is, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I can't really so much say he's a nut because he's transitioning and he, now he's a born again Christian or whatever like that. I mean, that's his choice.
I personally wouldn't be shocked if to hear that he's ordained, that he gets himself ordained.
No, I wouldn't be shocked at that either.
And starts his own church.
I would love for him to come. I tell you, I'm gonna be honest right now. If he came to NJ Pack or somewhere at a Sunday service, I might buy a ticket just to see it.
I don't know if I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, I probably would. I love the musical portion of the service. So that's my musical interest right there. That would just probably go see it. And he got a dope little choir set that he has. So I want to check that out.
I mean, like I said, I don't have nothing against his transformation and stuff, but I personally don't think I'm going to see it.
Why?
I don't know. It just.
Would you see TD Jakes?
Sure, I'll go watch TD Jakes.
What's the difference? And that's what I'm saying. Why? Because he got marketing behind him?
No, it has nothing to do with marketing. So TD Jakes, yeah.
Okay. TD Jakes a film producer. He does movies.
Okay.
He backs you, whatever. So he's in the game too. What's the difference? That's I would just go hear the word and hear the music.
Well, if he's doing the music, like I'm
not care about a pastor's marketing.
I'm not going to hear Kanye West give a word. if he's the minister of music and he want to play his joints in church like the club, I mean, I might listen to that, but I don't know. I don't know. Am I actually going to a service to listen to that? I don't know, man. I'm just being real honest.
All right, man.
I don't know.
All right. Off of yay, let's talk about this situation here. So let me read this. So Ohio mother. Oh wow, yeah, this is good. Ohio mother catches intruder trying to scrub her toddler.
Yeah.
Trying to scrub her toddler up in the bathtub, inside the bathtub. So she comes home and she sees this intruder in the bathtub with her child. Or she walks in the door and sees that. What would you have done if this had been you? We're going to play the clip so we can see more about the story. But when I saw this, I'm like, wow. And then I saw some of the comments under this, and I really was like, wow.
Yeah, people are crazy.
What reasoning would you have to break in to somebody's home and give your child a bath?
Give their child. Exactly.
Give their
Not
child
your
a bath.
child. Yeah, their child.
Let's read the clip. I mean, let's listen to the clip. Guess not. I'll try it again. Let's look at the clip.
I don't know what was going through her head. I don't know. Like, it's a nightmare. I never thought nothing like this would ever happen.
A Columbus mother is furious. She says she woke up in her Franklinton home only to find a stranger in her house getting ready to give her 2-year-old son a bath.
Elizabeth Hickson, right now charged with burglary. Erika Hill tells me she woke up yesterday in her home on McDowell near Chapel to a dog that wasn't hers barking inside her home. She looked down the hallway. That's when she says she saw Hickson kneeling over the bathtub with her son inside the tub. Erika says she doesn't know Hickson and she had never even seen her.
I thought I was having a nightmare. I'm like, this can't be true. Is this real? And I just black out and I get to question her, like, who are you? Why are you at my house?
According to court documents, Hickson said she was trying to provide care for the child who was outside of the home. Her mother told me on the phone Hickson's heart was in the right place.
I don't know what was going through her head. I don't know.
Her heart might have been, but her behind wasn't. Your behind was in my house. I don't know where your heart was at. Well, I know where it might have been after I found you in my house.
Do you think this person need to go to jail or they need go to a mental facility?
I don't know. I just know me waking up and find you in my house. You might have went to the morgue. Like, she's lucky she didn't go to the morgue.
Yeah, that's crazy. Now she probably when there was the child. She was with the child, so she probably wouldn't have shot at.
Well, when I'm not shot. I mean, you got to think about it. Especially a mother. A mother wakes up, see a stranger with a child. Listen, anything could happen. Into protective mother bear mode, and
she did right. She called
banging
the police.
in their head with pots and anything.
She did right. She called the police.
Yeah, no,
yeah, she called the police. We don't know if she restrained her or not, though. She might have had her in a headlock.
Yes,
police came.
I don't know.
Let's read some comments.
All right, let me go back. We'll go back to Felicia. She said, "Say P, Kanye, Nutty, and TD not." Steve Penn said, "Hip hop is God's music, and just like anything else, the devil always intervenes with God's creation."
True indeed.
If Kanye now wants to be a man of God, then he should know this already. God is the creator of all things. What's up, crew? What's going on? Tracy Smith said, "Have a blessed afternoon." And Tracy Smith also said, "Now that's the nut." Excuse me. Felicia said, "Hey, would have left my house in the same condition he came." Facts. I think wouldn't have. Yes, you corrected it. Nikki Raspberry, what's up, Nikki? Said, "You don't touch my child." Remute Span said, "Jail you go." Tabby said, "Yep, mother bear mode, then call the police."
True indeed.
Yeah.
True indeed.
Mother bears rip people's heads off.
Yeah, that's the mama.
Man, listen, she got off lucky that the only thing she got was arrested. That's all I'm gonna
Now,
say.
here's crazy. I know y'all been hearing about this on the news. So, New Jersey teenagers of Indian descent arrested for urinating on black middle school girl while screaming the N-word.
Man, oh man, oh man.
This is in Jersey. So let's play the story and let's talk about this thing. That's cause for a beatdown. I ain't going front. All right, here's the clip. Let's talk about it.
Was urinated on as she was being called the N-word.
This needs to be held accountable.
2 teenagers now in custody after police say they hurled racist slurs at fellow classmates. At least one of the teens escalating from disgusting words to disturbing actions, accused of exposing himself and urinating on one of the younger students as he screamed abuse at her. In a Twitter post, police say they have arrested 2 juveniles of Indian descent.
Lawrence is sending a message that this kind of behavior is unacceptable.
Green says the kids tried to tell adults, including police officers at the game, about what was happening, but were simply told to move to the other side of the field.
These young, beautiful queens went and told the law enforcement officers what was occurring, and they did nothing. They need to be held accountable for that. What were you waiting on, a fight to escalate?
The family tells me they were told to expect additional arrests. Friends was urinated on as she was being called the N-word.
This needs to be held accountable.
2 teenagers now in custody after.
Well,
wow.
So
wow.
The Indians are joining in too with the racism, huh? It just don't stop. We get it from every direction. But I agree. The officers should be held accountable.
Absolutely.
If the children came to them and said, "This happened to me," to school, what they said it was at school, right?
Yep.
Or was it just a regular playground?
No, it was school.
School playground. If the school took no action, but they did, they suspended them.
Yeah.
And whatever case may be. But if the school, everybody needs to get involved on this one. All right, and all the parents, I don't care what race, color, whatever, need to be outraged with this. That's crazy.
Well, this goes back to what I tell you
Going
about
to school to get urinated on and get called a racial slur. That's crazy.
There's no such thing anymore with the police force of protect and serve. It's get out of my face. The donuts just came out.
It's a gamble. It depends on who accepts the call. I hate to say it. It's a gamble now. Let's take this call. Caller from the 937. State your name when you're calling from. You're on the Man Cave Show. What's up?
Yeah, what's up, man? How you doing?
Doing well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, doing good. So I just saw a story about someone like pissing on some black girl in middle school and calling it the N-word. I think that's disgusting, man. I just want to say, I hate niggers! Nigger.
I'm gonna let you get that out. I'm gonna let you get that out your system.
Your mother loves him, though.
I'm gonna get that out your system. You just fed right into it.
No, I didn't. I just told him his mother loves him.
You haven't learned yet, man. Come on, man.
I didn't scream or anything at him. I'm just letting him know.
The art of combative journalism.
But his mother loves him.
But anyway, you see, look, y'all heard the phone call, right? Y'all heard the phone call. Yeah, only cowards hide their numbers. Yeah. But
and we know you got AR-15s. You're gonna shoot and kill us.
No, don't put that in the universe. Don't put that in the universe.
I'm just saying,
Don't put that in the universe. All right, so
I'm not worried about it.
All right, let's read some comments.
All right. From before, Phyllis has said, "Intruder, wow, that's bold. She would have caught that beat down." Ramona's on the check-in. What's up, Ramona? And Ramut said, "Urinating on my cubs. I'm gonna go to jail for a body." Facts. You must be out of your mind. I'll help you find it. Phyllis said, "Oh wow, they both AKA of Indian descent." Again, another beat down. Sandy said, "Indians doing stuff like that. This world's getting crazy." Nikki Raspberry said, "Oh hell no! What kind of mess is this?" Felicia said, "We need to start fighting back." Absolutely, she should have ripped his joint off. Steve Penn said, "Wow." Tracy said, "Wow, ignorance." Flo Queen, what's up, Flo Queen? Said, "All adults and those little demons need to be held accountable." Lord help us, because there would have been hell to pay.
Exactly.
Tracy said, rebuke the demon. Sandy said, effing idiots. And Remude said, ignorance like that phone call is what gets your neck snapped. And that is a fact.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. That's all. But you know what?
Yeah.
I look at it like this, man. And if I respond back the same way they respond back or whatever like that, where does it go? And that's my whole thing. That's why I'm in control of this button. You simply hang up, and that's it. I ain't got no time for it. I got a show to do. Here we go. On to the next thing. Oh yeah, let's talk about this, right? So one of the girls from Love and Hip Hop, I forgot her name. She addressed something, and Nasika from Love and Hip Hop. She had something to say about I think it was Nemo or Finding Nemo, and so they had a scene in there where it was two male characters kissing. And Nemo is what? It's a kid's story. Yeah. Basically, it's for the kids. So she had a lot to say about it. And one of the things she said is it's not about homosexuality or heterosexuality. Stop promoting sexuality to our children. Period. Let kids be kids. And I have to agree with this, and I know that the other side of the debate and the other side of the argument is that it prepares the kids, because I listen to the other side of the argument. That people are saying, well, if you start implementing more scenes like this and like Sesame Street and Electric Company and whatever the kids got nowadays. I remember Electric Company back in our day. But Sesame Street or whatever like that, and same-sex parenting, if you implement more of that, children would get used to it and they won't feel ostracized if that's their lifestyle. So they're trying to say it's kind of a preparation mechanism of why they're implementing this in a lot of the entertainment and the media that's for kids. And I agree with this young lady from Love and Hip Hop. What's her name again? Masika. I agree actually with her. Like, just stop promoting sexuality to kids.
Exactly.
To kids.
Exactly.
Just shut it down altogether. Because like I don't believe a 10-year-old or 5-year-old kid needs to know about any type of sexuality.
Exactly.
Let them develop that on their own, and when they have real questions about it, that's what their parents is for.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what their parents
as their parent, not them looking at their shows on YouTube or their cartoons or their movies.
Do y'all agree or disagree? Phone lines are open. Call in
646-233-1302.
I want to know how people feel about that, man, because
where I definitely think that they're trying to overstep their boundaries with the whole thing is trying to make it a subject in school, trying to push it in school. I forgot what state it was that they were talking about. Jersey too?
Jersey.
Wow. They're talking about implementing that into the curriculum in school. Absolutely not. If I am a parent, I am going to the school and raising hell and brimstone. Are you kidding me?
So
you're trying to tell me that this is going to have to be a class now? It absolutely is not. And if I find out that you are teaching my child that, I'm going to hold the school accountable. I am going to put a lawsuit against the school. If I find out that you are doing such thing as that to my child, there will be a lawsuit going against the district. Absolutely not.
No doubt.
None of your business.
Shout out to Chance on the check-in. Chance, what's good, man? Salute. Chance on the I think he's on the YouTube side.
Peace, Chance.
And everything. But shout out to everybody that's on Twitter, Periscope, and Facebook. And the TuneIn app. Shout out to the TuneIn app. Again, the phone lines are open. You can call in 646-233-1302. Let's see. Let's get people's take on this.
Yes. Felicia said, you kept it professional. C. Penn said, the devil always intervenes in God's creation. That phone call was a classic example. Keep up the great work. Flo Queen said, I agree. Pushing the agenda on our kids. Felicia also said, agreed. Nikki said, you agree, let the kids be kids. I think she meant I agree. Yes, I agree. I mean, Felicia said, yes, let them be children. Absolutely.
And you know what? I would love to have, and I can't say because there are some people in the LGBT community that agree with that also.
Yes.
Like sexuality, period.
Yes.
You don't have to put
Push
that
it.
push. You don't have to push that period. It don't matter. Heterosexual or homosexual, it don't matter. You don't have to push that period. But then I would like to speak to someone on the creative side of the LGBT community, community, that makes these films and that are writers and producers and directors for these shows to have them actually explain why they implement that into their content, or and why do they feel it's necessary to implement that into their content. Now, and I'm only saying children's content. I get it. Yeah. Adult content, we can handle things and we can decipher things for ourselves.
Like I don't know if you ever used to watch the show Xena the Warrior Princess.
Mm-hmm.
They were lesbians. They were lesbian lovers. You know, if you really paid attention to the show. And there are other TV shows as such where it was the same situation.
I don't know. Xena might have been bisexual because the one show she hooked up with Hercules.
Well, she was, but the chick that was her side chick was actually her girlfriend, her wife. You know, so maybe she was bisexual.
But, I don't know, but I tell you this right now, they felt the need to make the new Batwoman, because it's not Batgirl.
Yeah.
You know they got Batwoman now.
Yeah.
On Channel 11, and she is a lesbian.
Really?
So I mean, everybody, they're writing that into the stories now, just like Black Lightning, the daughter. She's a lesbian and whatever like that. I mean, I guess that's the popular thing to do now, to write that into it, whatever. I mean, but that's real life. I get that because that's adults, and it's fine. You know what I'm saying? That's real life. That's the world we live in. It's okay. That's okay. But when it comes to kids, just let them be kids. I agree.
Yeah. Read some more. Tabby said, "That's right. I'll answer the question. I'm their first teacher. I've never allowed my children to participate in family life. As parents, we are the family. We teach them about life. Period." Clapped it up.
No doubt.
Join Esau Lady Pearl said, "Are you aware that that the maker of Always Feminine product?" Yes, we didn't put it in, but
what happened?
What I was telling you about the product, about the Always. She's right. Always Feminine Products is changing their product packaging so that it does not display feminine symbols. Their purpose is to include people who have a period but don't identify as feminine. Yes, I was telling them about the story. You're supposed to put it in, which to me is crazy. So, and I said to him, listen, I don't care what you try to identify yourself as, right? As manly as you might want to be, you know, and as much as you might love women, if you bleed every 28 days and have to use a tampon or maxi pad, you are a woman. It's okay if the symbol is on there, because women are the ones who are supposed to use this thing. And whether or not you identify yourself as that or not, if you have to use it, you are a woman. All these companies, in my opinion, need to knock it off. Like, we are giving up too much power for something that is not necessary. Over sexuality, like over people's preference of sexuality, we're giving up too much, and we're making too much of a big deal about things, and we're letting, if someone gets upset because I ain't no woman, I'm a man, I get lots of hoes, blah 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 blah. Oh, but I'm on my period this week. Oh, when I buy this, I don't want to see a woman symbol. Are you what? Like, knock it off.
There is
why are we kowtowing to this? Knock it off.
My thing is, listen. I said this before. I don't care what you decide to be, right? That is your choice. But do I think there is an agenda?
Absolutely.
Some type of agenda being pushed? Yes. I mean, absolutely. Do I think but you know what the crazy thing about it, I even hear this from certain people that are in the LGBTQ community, that there's some type of agenda being pushed, because it does, certain things just don't need, you don't have to change everything.
Exactly.
You know, or whatever the case may be, you know, or like I mean, man, listen. For years, right? One thing I can't change when if people see you, right, and just say you were gay, right? Just use an example, bro. Just say you were gay, you was a homosexual male, whatever case. And the first thing I'm going to see, I'm not going to see that you're gay or homosexual when I look at you, but I am going to see you're a black man. So the first thing you're going to get discriminated about is the fact that you're an African American man. Yes. Nobody's going to see your sexuality. Nope. You feel me? So it's like we have to learn to pick and choose our battles. That's what I'm saying. And we have to prioritize our battles, if you get what I'm saying. Yeah. And certain things are really not, I mean, is that an important thing? Is that going to change the world, to change a female symbol from a sanitary napkin? Nope. No. We have to learn to prioritize our battles. We have some battles right now that we all are facing up here. I don't think even the most the biggest lesbian in the world really cares about, or transsexual in the world really cares about, a symbol on a sanitary napkin.
No, apparently they do.
Please,
because I seen some tweet. I seen a tweet.
Well, call in.
And that's probably that was probably what made it, because some people didn't want to identify with that. It made them feel some type of way. So okay, how about blacks being killed by police? That makes you feel some type of way. How about black people still being discriminated against at jobs? How about black people being hated by people for no reason? So my thing is this: why are we not getting any movement with that? There has been way more movement with the LGBTQ community over their issues of nonsense to me, because we're talking about sex, and whatever your sex preference is none of my business. So we shouldn't even be having this conversation. So, but they get more of a movement for that than we do over just regular rights as being a human being.
Well, here's the thing: it's not right on any level to discriminate. Period.
Absolutely.
But I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
No, I totally get what you're saying. Let's read some comments in the chat.
Yeah. Okay. Ingrid has said Xena was a lesbian. What is the topic? I'm late.
It's open topic today. Who asked that?
That was Ingrid.
Yeah, Ingrid. Yeah, it's open topic today. We can discuss whatever y'all want to discuss today, and you can call in and we could discuss it.
Yes,
right?
yes.
Yeah.
Tabby said instead of going back to eating living on the top of the world, they wanted to go back to Sodom and Gomorrah, dying by fire and brimstone. Steve Penn said facts. Yeah. Tabby said back to Sodom and Gomorrah. Okay, I guess she was fixed it.
Yeah, I ain't touching that tab.
Nikki said speak, sir. And Sandy said I don't even look at the wrapper before I take it out. So what's the issue? Shaking my head. Exactly, because you know you're a woman. You know what it's for. So if that's the case, don't even put one on. Because you should feel some type of way, because you he-man, she-man, that you even got to put one of these things on. Don't even buy it then. Go get you some what's the super absorbent paper towels? Go get you some Bounty. Pop it up in your boxes.
You're so disrespectful.
And keep it moving. I'm saying, if you that upset over seeing a symbol, you shouldn't even want to put this thing on you.
Listen.
Only women wear these things. I'm not putting this thing on.
And one thing we got to realize too, y'all see that's the story that we're discussing now. Just put up. So always to axe female symbol from sanitary products packages and nods to trans users. The decision follows calls by transgender advocates who said the company was alienating trans and gender non-conforming customers. And listen, man, listen. Always announce it will remove the Venus symbol from its menstruation products packaging, following calls by transgender advocates who said its parent Procter & Gamble was alienating trans and gender non-conforming customers by not acknowledging that they too can experience menstruation. Okay. All right. I don't know, man. And see, what we got to realize too is there are people that just search for things to complain about. They got companies and organizations like, okay, what can be the issue today? We go after and attack, and that we do this and that, whatever. So like some of the biggest issues, they're not even addressing. So when you got all these mass shootings,
real issues,
and when you talk about these gun laws and the NRA somehow always gets a pass.
Man, listen,
the NRA promotes their agenda like crazy
in
and
front of
like,
your face.
Everybody's scared to fight their agenda like crazy. Just how it's so easy to pass a law that now in schools you have to have LGBTQ history, which I just think history is history.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't care if the man
did you know that
discovered electricity was gay.
You know, George Washington was really gay.
I don't care. I don't care about that. I just glad he made electricity.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So my thing is, you know, there are different types of agendas being pushed or whatever like that. But my thing is, come on, man, really like prioritize the battles, man. Prioritize the battles. All right.
Demasculization of men and masculization of women. That's the new agenda.
I just listen, I'm just saying, whatever your sexual preference is, I really don't care. Do you. I don't think the world needs to know why or what you're doing, why or what you do.
I like what Sandy says. She said they don't even teach black history. I'm confused. Exactly. They don't teach black history, but we're going to teach LGBT history.
And see, they passed that law quick. But that's what I'm saying. Where's the gun laws? Right? Stuff that's destroying lives, taking away lives.
The same thing.
Where's those laws?
With the vaping cigarettes. How many people died? Like 4 or 5 people died from the vaping cigarettes, and now they want to start putting bans on them when you just had a mass shooting the week before, and not a word about that, a ban on assault weapons. But we're gonna ban e-cigarettes because they're dangerous.
You know how quick they can push a button and say the average American citizen cannot be allowed to own an assault weapon. That simple.
How many other countries do it?
That's simple. But they throw the Constitution, right? They'll throw the Constitution, which needs to be rewritten. All right, this is 2020 we approaching on, and it needs to be written. The amendments, even amendments and all this, I get it.
You gotta be careful with saying stuff like that.
Man, listen, it needs to be rewritten.
I'm gonna tell you why, because you got jokers like Trump in office who agrees with you 200%, because so many of the stuff in the Constitution is fake and phony, but you gotta remember, so if you're able to change one thing, you're gonna be able to change everything.
But listen, we in a different era, so just like the whole electoral process needs to be changed.
Yes,
that needs to be changed.
Yes,
it needs to be popular vote needs the rule.
Yes,
that's how leaders should be selected, by the popular vote.
Absolutely.
Not by electoral votes. That whole electoral college needs to be done with. So a lot of things needs to change, bro. But that's the reason why there hasn't been a ban on assault weapons, because they're using the Constitution as a crutch.
Yes, but those changes need to be made by sane people, and unfortunately, we have a lot of insane people who are in power who would love to be able to manipulate that, the Constitution, to work in their benefit. Like, I can guarantee you, if they were to decide to pass a law that you could change the Constitution right now, I guarantee you Trump would put in there a law that would make him president forever. He might even throw slavery back up in there, making it legal again. So that's why I say you got to be careful with that, because he says all the time, "Oh, well, why can't do this? Because it's in the Constitution." Oh, we need to change that. Like, how many things has he said that about? Oh, we need to change that. Like, we need to rewrite a new Constitution. So he agrees with you 200%. That's why it's dangerous.
Yeah, no doubt. All right, so while we're talking about this in reference to the guns, there's another story right here. So Park Rose High School coach Keenan Lowe is being crowned a hero after disarming a student with a loaded shotgun. The student, Angel Granados Diaz, ended up getting 3 years probation.
Wow.
He got 3 years probation.
He brought a shotgun to school.
Yes. Here's the clip. Let's see the story, and let's talk about this thing, man. You at the Man Cave Show, BKS1 Radio. Here's the clip. All right. Okay.
Man, we are crazy.
Because listen. Evidently, he peeped out the kid got issues, right? He shut down something tragic from happening.
Exactly.
They got the gun. Evidently, he needed a hug because he hugged him back. All right. The world could have been telling this kid. Now, listen. This is where sometimes you got to get into the mind of people like that. All right. You got to get in the mind. Listen.
Yeah, break it down.
I'm just saying.
Break it down.
He disarmed him. Took the gun away from him. Somebody else went, got the gun. Meanwhile, this kid crying and like, his parents could have told me he ain't gonna be shit. The students that he go to school with could have told me he ain't gonna be shit. He ain't nothing. He's this, whatever. Life is beating him down, whatever. So he snaps, which the kid probably, or somebody could have been bullying him in school, whatever, to the point to where he snapped and he's about to come back and do something crazy, something tragic. So I'm saying he still got the law called on him. But evidently this coach is like, okay, we don't know the full story. Like, damn, this kid is going through something. We got the weapon away from him. So he's not a threat no more. So let me just...
He didn't know that because you don't know if he had more weapons.
Let me
you see
grab
what he
him
had
up.
on, right?
But I'm just
saying.
coat.
So, usually when these kids come...
Everybody don't deserve a hug. But evidently this mug needed a hug because dude was like...
Man, listen. He probably was crying because he just took a shotgun. I'm sorry. If I'm the security guard at the school and I just disarmed this kid with a shotgun, I'm hugging him, all right? It ain't like that. I'm hugging him around his neck. I'm choking him out till he pass out, and I'm holding him down, whatever, knee in his back, knee in his neck, something. Because this thing, a few seconds different, that could have turned out way different. He could have shot him. He could have shot this one, shot that one, shot that. I'm not hugging this joker.
He got 3 years probation.
And he got probation. He brought a shotgun to school to kill people.
I'm mad at that more than the hug. I'm sorry. I'm not so mad about the hug part, but I'm mad at the fact he got 3 years probation. That's what I'm pissed about.
Man, listen. We are too forgiving of crazy.
No.
People.
He don't. I ain't saying he need to be forgiven. You didn't hear me say that.
He did. He gave him a hug.
I'm just saying no. He grabbed him. He grabbed him up because he probably.
It's okay, man.
Yeah, he probably whatever.
It's all right.
It's okay, bro. You going to jail? I'm calling the police on you.
I'd have hugged him too. I'd have hugged him like this. till he passed out.
You're a violent, bald-headed black man. I'm not violent.
I'm just saying. I gotta protect myself, and I'm gonna protect others that are around. I'm not giving them.
Pierre, you're a violent, bald-headed black man.
It's all right, man. Life is rough.
All right. Next story. Now this bothers me. So your boy, and everybody's talking about this today on the news, the wording that Trump used when he tweeted out. So he used the word lynching, right? And then people is jumping on him about, wow, did you really just say lynching?
Sure.
All right. So this is his tweet. So let's read Donald Trump's tweet. Let's see how many people it offends. It says, someday, if a Democrat becomes president and the Republicans win the House, even by a tiny margin, they can impeach the president without due process or fairness or any legal rights. All Republicans must remember what they are witnessing here, a lynching, but we will win. And people are like, what? A lynching? If you see some of the responses, so here comes Kamala Harris. Soon as she seen that,
Kamala shouldn't have responded.
She tweeted right back. Lynching is a reprehensible stain on this nation's history, as is the president. Wow. We'll never erase the pain and trauma of lynching, and to invoke that torture to whitewash your own corruption is disgraceful. She came back, she clapped back at him. Yeah. And then Cory Booker, right behind. Lynching is an act of terror used to uphold white supremacy. Try again. That's what Booker said. Then you got Ayanna Pressley. She's been on the scene a lot lately. You got Ayanna that said, haven't even had coffee yet, and the occupant of the White House, the bigoted man who called for the execution of the exonerated 5, is tossing the word lynching around. Lord, give me strength to not take the bait, but hold this man accountable for every single thing he says and does.
Clap that one up like that.
I like all of them.
Yeah.
All of them had a point.
Yeah, they all had a point, but I just think Kamala.
Why? Why can't she say something?
Because
she's what?
Yeah, you're right. She can.
Why?
She has the right to say whatever she wants to say.
Yeah, why?
She does.
Why? I'm not. Let me tell you, man. I'm not one of those that. I'm not shitting on Kamala or Corey or anybody trying to run or whatever, because it's hard to run a campaign. It's hard to try to get people to see your views and ways. And again, I would love to see another African American in the office of the White House, but I just want to see a decent American in the office.
Exactly. Period. I don't care what
in the
color
White House.
they are.
Yeah, I'm just saying I would love to see in my time another one, but I just want to see a decent American that holds that office.
I just want to find, just have a real one that's for the people.
Yeah, exactly.
Can we get that?
Yeah, true indeed, true indeed. So let's read some comments, man. So
All
so lynching.
Yeah.
That's what your president said.
So we go back. What are they trying to do? Felicia said from before, whatever we're talking about, and that's just what they're trying. I think she's talking about the whole LGBT thing. P is speaking the truth. Said Tracy. Hey Tracy.
Hey Tracy.
That should be trying to say I call her Stacy. I know your name, girl. And then Felicia,
That's my friend Tracy Curry.
Felicia said it's sad he was going to harm himself. He could have done that at home. Remove says different rules for different races. Facts.
Indeed.
Sandy said he's a hero. She also said he told him he loved him. Joanne Esau, Lady Pro, said he needed attention and intervention.
Yes,
absolutely. C.E. King said our fellow brethren is a true hero.
True indeed.
Ingrid said P is hilarious and serious at the same time. Steve said LOL. Tracy said we're too forgiving of anything and everyone that's not black.
True.
And that's what I
True
exactly. Lady Pearl once again said mental illness is real. Sandy said maybe he knew the kid issue. P. LOL. He was being compassionate, trying to change his mind about life. And Ramu said, nah, I'm choking him. I'm with you, P. Felicia said, wow. And Tracy said, can I have Obama back, please and thank you?
Yes, man. Yeah. Listen. Again, so he's catching a lot of fire, so I guess that would be the topic of news that you're going to hear today about the president using the word lynching in his tweet. And just to piggyback off that, so y'all heard about the whole Emmett Till monument.
Yeah, they keep shooting up.
Yeah, so it keeps being vandalized. The monument keeps being vandalized, so now they got a new bulletproof historical marker of Emmett Till's murder rededicated after repeated vandalization.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So they got a new marker now that is bulletproof.
I don't know why they don't just put like a camera around the monument. So
yeah, because they'll shoot the camera. All right. So on Saturday, the Emmett Till Memorial Commission of Tallahatchie County, Mississippi, rededicated the historical marker to Till's murder. It was the fourth such marker after repeated vandalization damaged the other three. The marker stands at the site where the 14-year-old boy's body was pulled out of the Tallahatchie River near Money, Mississippi. Till was kidnapped, beaten, and lynched in 1955 after he was accused of whistling at a white woman. An all-white jury later acquitted two white men accused of the murder. The civil rights movement was sparked in part by Till's brutal killing. At noon Central Time on Saturday, Tallahatchie County community leaders joined friends and family of Till to rededicate the marker. Patrick Weems, executive director of the Emmett Till Memorial Commission, said members of the Till family came as far as from Minnesota and Chicago, Illinois. Reverend Wheeler Parker, Till's last living cousin, who was on the trip to Mississippi when Till died, attended the ceremony, as did Ollie Gordon, who grew up with Till. So now they have a new marker for Emmett Till, and it is bulletproof now. Because evidently when they vandalized, they've been shooting up the marker and everything. So now it's bulletproof. Yeah. And there you go.
Yeah. And Felicia had a question. I wonder, did they ever arrest a lying woman? Absolutely not.
Nope.
We was talking about that before. She should die in jail.
Nope. She's dying at home. Nope. She's still alive.
She is still alive.
Is she?
Yep.
Yeah, she's dying.
They should arrest her, and she should die. She should die in jail. She should never see another.
She'll die in her house.
I'm so
Why
pissed.
not? If you can get Bill Cosby,
exactly,
for some drinks and some pills that they knew they was taking them.
Exactly. So
why can't you get this woman that caused a man to be brutally
lose his life,
killed?
Yep. And she admitted that she lied.
Yeah. Why not? I don't care if she's 80 what now. How old is she?
I don't care. She's old enough to die in jail.
She can go to jail.
Yeah.
Bill's in jail.
Yeah.
Double standards, man. Double standards. Double standards.
Some stuff I would have said. I was gonna keep it to myself. Stuff.
Yeah. Let's
keep
get
it to myself.
Let's get it.
No, I can't. Say that.
This kind of bothered me.
Yeah.
Atiana Jefferson's funeral is set for Thursday. Finally, after the judge ends family dispute. You know they held off her funeral.
Yeah.
Because the family had a dispute. The father had a dispute with the mother because the father wanted to be involved. I get that, but come on, man. You know, bury this young lady. Put her, lay to rest.
He did.
The inter-family standoff of the funeral for Atiana Jefferson, a black Texas woman fatally shot inside her own home by a white police officer, came to an end Monday after the judge announced the funeral will take place on Thursday and placed a gag order on members of the family from discussing how the dispute was resolved. Wow, they put a gag order on it. The 28-year-old was killed on October 12th by former Fort Worth police officer Aaron Dean, 35, who shot her through a window after failing to announce himself while performing a welfare check at her home. Her Saturday funeral, which was to feature prominent civil rights activists at a local megachurch, was canceled hours before it was set to begin by Dallas County Judge Brenda Hall Thompson amid the family's legal battle over the arrangements. Marquise Jefferson, the 28-year-old's father, was granted a temporary restraining order Friday to stop the burial after arguing that he would suffer immediate and irreparable injury if his daughter's aunt, Vanita Boda, continued with the service planning without his participation and input. He's the father of the deceased, Walter L. Irvine, his lawyer said on Friday. They would not let Mr. Jefferson participate in burial arrangements. That's why we had to seek an injunction.
See, there's more to the story. See, what the father didn't want was... Oh, you have more to read? Okay, I'm sorry.
Thomas ruled that the father has the authority to make arrangements for his daughter's funeral. According to court records on Monday, Dallas County Probate Court Judge Brenda Hall Thompson heard from both sides of the Jefferson family in a closed-door meeting to determine whether the restraining order should continue. At the end, she announced the funeral is scheduled to take place on Thursday at 11 a.m. in Dallas Concord Church, according to Dallas Morning News. Hall says she issued a gag order to prevent members of the family and their lawyers from talking about what happened in the meeting. Boda had previously claimed Jefferson is not Atiana's legal or biological father, according to the Dallas Morning News. Go ahead.
Yeah, so basically what was going on, like they were trying to make it into this big show thing. You know, it's like, so they had these speakers and the father was like, we're not gonna make a mockery basically of my daughter's funeral. And he's like, we don't need no GoFundMe and nothing like that because the family had did that. But he's like, I have the money, I'm gonna pay for my daughter's funeral, and I don't want all of that, you know, because I think they're supposed to have Al Sharpton and this one,
right.
They're supposed to have TD Jakes and all. And he was like, no, we're not gonna turn my daughter's funeral into a circus for people to get, you know, to try to get their 10 minutes of shine, you know. So basically it wasn't that he had an issue with any of the family about anything else other than I just want to bury my daughter the right way. Like, we're not going to make a mockery of what happened to her. You know, which I agree with him on, me personally.
Yeah. Also, he made mention of both of them, John and everything. I'm going to play this clip for y'all.
Yeah, and he don't want no hug.
Yeah. And then we'll talk about this.
Later, she was shot.
You got to know there's somebody's daughter. Somebody loved her, and it was a better way. It didn't have to be like that.
Jefferson thankful for their final words.
I texted her, said I love her, and she texted me back, said I love you too.
The two shared a very special bond.
When she was growing up, I read to her a lot. I bought a lot of books. Ooh, she loved to read. She reads all the time. Her mother tell me she in there reading.
Reading fueled her passion for learning.
Hi, my name is Tatiana Jefferson, and I'm doing lab exercise 5.
Jefferson going on to get a pre-med degree from Xavier University. Currently, she was working in pharmaceutical equipment sales, saving up for medical school.
She had hopes, she had dreams, she had aspirations. We've lost them for no reason. I've seen many cases like this where you think that they would have learned from it.
I like this Bolton, John, G. I don't want no hug. That's my one and only daughter. I'll never forget this.
And Jefferson's father did bring up a donation page that was set up for his daughter. He says he was not made aware about this.
I don't want no hug.
Yeah, heck no. I don't want no hug.
I don't want no hug. He want justice.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? No hug, just give me justice. I'm good.
So I guess apparently the chick, she did die. I thought she was still alive. I thought she admitted while she was alive, but apparently she admitted on her deathbed.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so she is dead. All right, so she can't be charged.
Somebody, never mind.
Man, shut up, man. She's gone.
She's gone.
She's gone. And
damn.
She's dealing with that in the afterlife now. All right. Let's read some comments and then
still go
bring up this next joint.
All right. Okay, yeah, Ingrid said I thought she died and only admitted on her deathbed. Felicia said right, she did. Sean King said, Tracy said Sean King set up a GoFundMe for the funeral, and the family had nothing to do with it. The ball player already said he was going to pay for the funeral. And Tabby said she had been on deathbed. Steve Penn said, God bless the sister and her family. And Tabby says, so sad, innocently in her home. Cops do this on a daily basis.
Yeah, hurt my heart.
Raiding the wrong houses, putting guns to children. Yeah, there's another story too. Children's head, shooting before asking questions, etc. And Phyllis said, that's so sad. Prayers go out to the family. But yeah, and then you know what happens when they do that? They get away with it still.
Yep.
Like, oh, well, we thought the warrant said, you know.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy. What happened, real quick, with the security guard, man? The security guard that they fired him because
so basically
he told the student not to say the N-word?
Yeah, it's not to refer to him as N-word and gets fired. Like, what this is what I'm talking about, going back to what we were talking about the LGBT and how they get so much stuff done so easily. How is that wrong on the side of the security guard? You have a student calling him the N-word, and he tells the student not to do it, and they deem that a reason to terminate him?
Because he repeated the word.
That's
why they did it.
I don't know. But I'm just saying.
Yeah, they was looking.
So you gonna terminate me because this little bastard called me? You know what?
Well, shout out to Cher.
Yeah,
because Cher was going to pony up the money. So an African American security guard in Wisconsin made national headlines recently when he was allegedly fired for telling a student to stop calling him the N-word. Now, music legend Cher is coming forward to help him in his fight for justice. The singer tweeted her outrage over the firing of Marlon Anderson, saying she was willing to help him financially if he decides to take legal action against the school board that terminated him. And
Cher got long money.
Yeah, let's play. But I heard they're going to reinstate him.
Yes,
back to his job position.
Yeah,
I don't know if I would want it.
Absolutely not.
And here's the clip. And then we're going to talk about this.
The Channel 3000 Alert Center. The Madison School District is rescinding Marlon Anderson's termination. Anderson was fired last week from his position as a security guard at West High for telling a student not to use a racial slur that was used against him.
In a statement we received just within the last 30 minutes, Anderson will be back on payroll immediately with full benefits, and he will stay on paid leave while a transition plan is finalized to get him back on the West Campus. Jamie Perez spent some time with Marlon this afternoon and joins us with his reaction. Jamie?
Yeah, well, he's very excited to say the least, and he actually said that he feels blessed and is excited to get back to his job at West High. He just posted to Facebook saying, "I'm back." He only spent one day at the Boys and Girls Club today, and this position was offered to him as a temporary gig until he would hear back from the school. In his Facebook post, he thanked the thousands of students who came out to support him last week and to the people around the world who have been sending him messages of support. We caught up with him just a few moments ago about how he's taking all of this in.
Miss the kids. Looking forward to hitting the ground running. I'm excited. I'm so happy for the kids because they got out, they went, they fought for this, and they won. And I'm excited to walk back into the school because that's going to let them know that their voice is powerful.
And earlier today, Anderson told me that he is humbled and so blessed regardless of what happened. He said, when you love people, people tend to love you back. So I'm sure he's feeling all of that and then some right now. Now, last week, Cher tweeted out.
For him.
Yeah.
He got choices now. He could either sue or he could go back to his job. Yeah. I probably wouldn't want to go back.
No, I wouldn't go back. Yeah. Felicia said, Sandy said they didn't want a lawsuit. Tracy said they will find another reason to fire him in a month. I said the same thing. The Tracy Abrams said, ain't no way I will go back, me neither. Forgiving again. Tracy Curry. We're forgiving people.
Yeah.
Felicia said, wow, 8 wouldn't go back. I think she meant I wouldn't go back. Absolutely not. No. I'm going straight to the lawyer. And since I got Cher backing me with long money, because
I'll get the best top lawyers.
Cher's rich. Y'all better check her bank account. Cher been around for a long time. Cher rich. So yes, thank you, Cher.
No doubt. This bugged me about Chick-fil-A. So Chick-fil-A finally got one in the UK, and then because they had beef with the LGBT community. They basically shut it down. They got to close they're closing their location. So it says so much for that. Chick-fil-A's first UK location to close after backlash from LGBT rights groups. Let's read a little bit of this, and I got a clip.
The British shopping centre leasing Chick-fil-A's first UK location has already said it will not extend the restaurant's 6-month lease, BBC reported Friday. The Atlanta-based company has faced criticism and boycotts for its past donations to anti-LGBTQ groups and CEO Dan Cathy's public comments opposing gay marriage. In April, the company lost out on 2 potentially lucrative airport contracts in the US after local politicians raised concerns over the company's anti-LGBTQ history. Chick-fil-A opened its first location in the United Kingdom in early October. A little more than a week later, the British shopping centre leasing the location has already said it will not extend the restaurant's 6-month lease, BBC reported Friday. The Oracle Shopping Centre in Reading faced pressure from a local LGBTQ rights group, Reading Pride, according to the BBC. The Atlanta-based company has faced criticism and boycotts for its past donations to anti-LGBTQ groups and CEO Dan Cathy's public comments opposing gay marriage. Chick-fil-A's controversial past has slowed its rapid expansion previously. In April, the company lost out on 2 potentially lucrative airport contracts in the US after local politicians raised concerns over the company's anti-LGBTQ history. Still, the chicken chain is the third largest U.S. restaurant company by sales, just behind McDonald's and Starbucks. Chick-fil-A is trying to catch up with its competition by expanding outside of its stronghold in the Southeast. In 2018, it announced plans to open its first international location in Toronto, with at least 14 more locations planned in the Greater Toronto Area in the next 5 years. A Chick-fil-A spokesperson told CNBC in a statement, "Chick-fil-A is always evaluating potential new locations in the hope of serving customers great food and award-winning service. This 6-month pilot licensed location in Reading, UK, is part of our exploration in international markets."
Listen, I was just talking to the P off air. Chick-fil-A has always been a company built on the teachings of the Bible.
Yes.
Right? So they come from Atlanta, originated in Atlanta. That's why they close on Sundays. And so they have been supporting anti-LGBTQ corporations. So, and it's like they've been giving donations to, like, you know, those type of corporations and everything. So, like, you know, they probably back Trump as well. I'm just saying, because, you know, that's what him and Pence believe in. You know, like, they still got the rule on the gays in the military thing. The gays in the military.
I guarantee they getting it on in the Oval Office. The two of them.
But seriously though,
I am serious.
I mean the support. He's so stupid. The support for the whole anti-LGBTQ movement. The White House supports it. So I'm quite sure Chick-fil-A supports the White House, and they're Republicans too.
Yeah,
I wouldn't doubt it.
They do. They are Trump supporters. I've seen that somewhere.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. So I mean,
they are Olive Garden.
It is what it is. So I mean, they're not getting my money anyway. I don't really go to Chick-fil-A like that. Y'all could, but I don't really rock with them anyway like that. I ain't mad at them.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, you know, I'm good. I can spend my money elsewhere. There's a lot of local chicken joints right in the hood I can go to and support and give them my $20 to. Let's read some comments.
Okay. Tabby said you have to understand that they have LGBT supporters. Some of them are judges, lawyers, lawmakers. I was talking about some before, doctors, etc. They are secret swingers from both sides, being with women and men, but not considering themselves homosexuals. Tabby said I would sue and keep it moving. Felicia says Cher was around when I was a child. Tabby said one can't bash what someone else believes, but want them to accept what they believe. I like that. Phyllis said, wow, I read that about Chick-fil-A, but why are they still going strong out here in the States? Oh, Chick-fil-A, like you just said, Chick-fil-A is
third largest.
Number three.
They said McDonald's,
Starbucks, and then they're right behind them.
And Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, Chick-fil-A.
Top 3.
People love Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, I mean,
like,
it is what it is.
You know,
it is what it is.
Partially, like I said, it's a good product, and two, the customer service is, I hate to say it, but it's better than any other. Like their customer service is like they need to write the standard for everybody else. They need to write that model and sell it off to everybody else.
And their hiring practices, they're very strict with their hiring practices. Their criteria to get hired there is like totally different than everybody else's. So I mean,
they want to make sure they're hiring wholesome people.
If that company want to base their company on the is a Christian-based company, and they want to base how they run their company based on the Bible, religion, or whatever the case may be, that's totally up to them.
Yeah.
You have the choice to either eat there or not.
That's just like if you go to a Muslim restaurant and they don't sell pork because it's against their religion. You can't say, well, I like ribs. You ain't gonna sell ribs.
Go somewhere else that sell ribs.
Sell ribs.
It's so simple, man. It's so simple, you know. But hey, look, I wish they was, you know, I wish they was open on Sunday, because every now and then I heard their salad is banging. They got a chicken salad now that's banging.
I haven't been.
The only
I don't
time
really
it
go
seems
to
like
eat, but
I
the
seem
food
to
is
have
good.
for
Food's
myself
decent.
is a damn Sunday.
Yeah.
Just open for an hour.
Just for you?
Yeah, just for me. Just for me, man. Listen, man, we want to thank everybody for joining us today, man.
Yeah,
The Man Cave Morning / Afternoon Show will be back tomorrow for another show and everything lit. And again, if you are in the area, coming out, check me out this Thursday. I'll be special guest DJ at El Toro Loco. El Toro Loco.
Crazy Bones.
So buy me some tacos and some tequila. All right, so I'm rocking out alongside DJ Johnny M and DJ Oki. I'll be the guest DJ of that day, and it's going down from 6 to 10. It's the After Work Thursdays function. All right, so make sure y'all come on out, check it out. Food and drink specials all night. It's at El Toro Loco. That's located at 4701 Stelton Road, South Plainfield, New Jersey, right next to the Holiday Inn. All right, After Work Thursdays. All right. DJ Johnny M, DJ Oki, and a special guest DJ for the evening, your boy, DJ Storm, knowing the general. I'll be rocking out. But you can also catch me at TGI Fridays. All right, so that's going down this Friday. Rocking out on the set, DJ Smooth P, your boy DJ Storm, knowing the general, DJ Jess, KT, Sassy. Music is powered by WBKS1. The official Friday Night Live. It goes down, man. It's the happy hour mix. That's 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. That's every Friday, all right? And that's located at 1315 Centennial Avenue, Piscataway, New Jersey. Come on out, have a good time. We turn TGI Fridays into the club. All right? So, again, and don't forget, get those Shaka Khan tickets, too.
Yes.
All right, November 14th, NJ Pack. It's going down, baby. And I'll be rocking out on the set on the ones and twos for the official Shaka Khan concert after party right there at NJ Pack. So get your tickets, people, and come see Shaka do her thing. Heard it's going to be an awesome concert. So get those tickets. That's November 14th at NJ Pack. All right. So again, we want to thank everybody for joining us. All right, because remember, this show is definitely never about us.
No, because it's always about you.
Because
you are the next best kept secret, and
right?
we love you guys.
And it's not a damn thing you can do about it. Love y'all. Peace and blessings, man.
Peace. We out here.
Come check me out Thursday, rocking out El Toro. And then check me out Friday with my man Smooth P. Just check us out. Peace and blessings, y'all.
Peace, y'all.
See y'all tomorrow.
Man Cave Morning Show on BKS1 Radio. It's D.L. Hughley. You listen to the Man Cave.